Good afternoon, everybody. Today is December 2nd, 2020. Today our lecture is Vipassanā, part of Purification, part 2, Samadhi Nidisa, concentration, about the concentration. So, after learning about the Bhakti or morality, we have to continue to learn about the concentration, because the concentration is very important of our mental culture. So that's why we continue about that. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today our lecture is talking about the concentration. Concentration is very important in our mental culture. So that's why here in the Vipassanā, part of Purification, the second chapter is Samadhi, concentration. So concentration is very connect with the 2 kind of meditation, Kammatthana in Pali. So that's why here Kammatthana Kahana Nidisa. Kammatthana is meditation. Kahana means taking. Yeah. Nidisa is explanation. So that's why here English translation, the taking a meditation subject. Yeah. So the concentration, very important, very, very, great role of the meditation. In Buddhism, there are 2 kind of meditation, isn't it? 2 kind of meditation means in Pali, samatha and Vipassanā. In Pali, samatha is a tranquil meditation. So to calm down the mind. Mind is very calm and steady. So that power we call samatha. And Vipassanā is the insight meditation we call, or another name is mindfulness meditation. Yeah, because mindfulness is very important in the meditation. So that's why sometimes translate mindfulness meditation. But anyway, these 2 kind of meditation are very connect with the concentration. Power concentration is very important role in the practice of meditation. That's why here in Vipassanā, trying to explain about the concentration. So concentration is kind of the manifesto we learn in Abhidhamma, the universal manifesto, isn't it? Universal manifesto, the different name is Ekagata in Pali. Ekagata is one pointedness. Yeah. Eka is one. Yeah. Kata is a pointedness, one pointedness. Ekagata, concentration, samadhi is same. But various there are various kind of consciousness or mind. So these various kind of mind are working with the various level or quality of concentration. We need to understand because concentration, ekagata, always working with all kind of mind. Yeah, even though when we are seeing something, hearing something, we have a certain kind of concentration, ekagata, isn't it? But that concentration not very powerful, just enough to take an object and then understand, and then respond to that object with the regular and the daily life communication. Yeah, just like this. But if we practice, that meditation, yeah, the samadhi concentration increase, power concentration increase step by step. Yeah, so like this. So explain here about the various kind of concentration. A lot, many, yeah, different level, different quality of concentration. We have to understand. So that's why here trying to explain in that way. That's why we need to understand samadhi is a concentration. Everybody know that. And kammatthana kahana nedi so. And nedi so means a mansion. Kammatthana is a meditation. Kahana means a taking. So that's why taking a meditation subject. So just we put the name like this. Okay. So we have to learn. The one is the concentration. Concentration is very connected with these 5 things we call in the jhana feather. Jhana feather is a vitakka, initial application, vichara, sustained application, and piti, joy, sukha, happiness, and ekagata, concentration. So these 3 feather jhana, working with the various kind of concentration. So we have to understand first. This is just the revision about the Abhidhamma knowledge. We have to apply the Abhidhamma knowledge in the part of purification. In this chapter, especially concentration, samadhi. Okay, so try to explain in Pali like this here. Idani yasama ewan dudinga pariharana samadhi dehi apechadadihi gunehi pariyodhate imasme sile patethitena sile patethaya naro sapanyo Chitan panyancha bhavayanti vachanato Chitta sisena nedito samadhi bhavitavo. This is one sentence, very long. It's a one sentence in Pali, very long. Idani means right now. Idani means right now. Yasama means therefore. Yasama. Ewa means like this. Ewa means like this means explain previous explanation in the previous chapter. About the Bhakti and about the ascetic practice. So here mentioned Dudinga, Pariharana, Samadhi Dehi. Dudinga meaning is the ascetic practice. Ascetic practice. Yeah. So Dudinga Parikahana means learning about the Dudinga, and Samadhi Dehi means undertaking and practice. So we get the Abhichadadihi. Abhichadadihi means pureness of the witches, etc., etc. Yeah, Gunehi. Abhichadadihi Gunehi. Gunehi means quality. Gunehi means quality. So special quality. So that quality is a special quality. Abhichadadihi, the quality of pureness of the witches. Yeah, etc., etc. Many we already explained in the ascetic practice. So priyodhati meaning is priyodhata means well purified. Yeah, priyodhata means well purified. Imasamay sile. Imasamay sile means in these four kind of bhakti or morality we already discussed in chapter 1. Padimaka Samvara Sila, Indriya Samvara Sila, Ajiva Parisuddhi Sila, and Pachaya Sannesita Sila. So maybe you remember these four kind of bhakti in the previous chapter. We already explained, described in this chapter. So imasmay sile means in those morality. Patitena means observed, already observed. These four kind of morality. So sile patetaya naro sapanyo chitang panyancha bhawayanti. This is in the first page of the part of purification, starting with this verses or stanza. Sile patetana naro sapanyo chitang panyancha bhawayan, etc., etc. So sile patetaya means after observing the morality, naro means the person who has higher knowledge. Sapanyo means the good rebirth in human being. So sapanyo means with the wisdom. Yeah. Chitang banyan cha bhawayan. Bhawayan means increase the power of chitta, mind. Chitang bhawayan means increase the power of mind. Banyan cha also. Panya also. Wisdom also. Wisdom also need to develop, need to increase the power of the wisdom. So studying with these stanza in the Visuddhimagga, so mention this one. Sile patetaya naro sapanyo chittam banyan cha bhawayanti vachanato. Vachanato means saying like this in this stanza. in the starting page of the Visuddhimagga. So Chitta Sisena. So mention in that stanza, mention only Chitta and Panya is needed to develop. Chitta, mind, and Panya, wisdom, is needed to develop. So, Chitta Sisena means just mention Chitta. So, Chitta Sisena meaning is emphasize, not only emphasize in the mind, but also the other as well. But Chitta is very important and leadership role in the mental activity. Mental activity, manokamma. So Chitta Sisena is kind of the head. Sisa is head. Yeah. So that's why I mentioned here like this. Yeah. So Chitta Sisena Nidhito. Nidhito means mansion. Yeah. Mansion emphasize on the consciousness. Samadhi Bhavitavo. But the really want to explain here is samadhi. So samadhi Bhavitavo meaning is developed. Samadhi should be developed. That meaning. Chitta is cannot develop. Chitta developing the mind consciousness meaning is developing mental power. Mental power is mental feathers, isn't it? Chittasika. Yeah. Wisdom, Banya, Samadhi, concentration, like this. So that's why here mention Samadhi Bhavitapo. Okay? So that's why here translation in English. Now concentration is described under the heading of consciousness. The say Chitta Sisena. Under the heading of the consciousness, Chitta Sisena, concentration is described. In the phrase, in the verses, in the stanza, develop the consciousness and understanding, but we should understand like this. So it should be developed by one who has taken his stand on the vacuum, has been purified by means of the special quality of the pureness of witches, etc., and perfected by observance of the ascetic practice. Okay, and then soja. So means that person. Soja Atisankhepa Desitata. So is not person. So is a samadhi. Yeah. So is not the person. Here so means a samadhi. Yeah. So that the samadhi Atisankhepa Nadi Satta. Atisankhepa means a very short way, short explanation. Very briefly explanation or very short explanation. Ati Sankhepa. Yeah. Ati Sankhepa is a very short explanation. And Desita means explanation. So Ati Sankhepa Desita Vinya Tompi. Yeah. Vinya Tompi means to understand. Yeah. Vinyatombi means to understand. Tawa na sukaro. Na means no. Huh? Sukaro means su means easy. Kara means making. Huh? Not making easy. So very short explanation is not easy to understand. That meaning. Not easy to understand. So vinyapetong tawa na sukaro. Pakewa bhavetong. Pakewa means Bhagawa means even though not easy to understand, how to practice. Yeah. Because no understanding the way how to practice very, very difficult, more difficult than meaning. Bhagawa means know what to explain to practice. Because don't understand about that concentration in very short explanation is not easy to understand. So without understanding how to practice, that meaning pakewa bhavetong. Bhavetong means to develop the concentration. To develop the concentration is not possible. That meaning pakewa meaning is in Pali meaning many different kind of meaning. Pakewa means not possible. There's no what to say. Yeah, like this. Tasama, therefore. Tasama, tasa vaitarinja. Tasa means that samadhi. Tasa means here that samadhi, that concentration. Vaitarinja. Vaitara means very detailed explanation. So Vaitara and Adisinghepa opposite. Adisinghepa is very short. Vaitara means very long, very detailed. Yeah. So Vaitarancha Bhavanayancha. Bhavana meaning is meditation or developing. Naya means method or way how to develop. So bhavana ninja means how to develop the power concentration. Yeah, bhavana ninja. Tasedo. Tasedo means tasa is to see. To see. Or to show. To see or to show. Yeah. Idam Banyakama. Idam Banyakama. Idam means this. Idam means this. Penya Kama. Penya means a question. Panya Pocha. In Pali is two different words. Same meaning. Question. Question is a panya. Sometimes Pali use panya. Sometimes Pali use pocha. Yeah, pocha or panya is a question. So panya kama means kama is the kind of the set kind of the set of the question. Panya kama means set of the question. Hodi is it is. Hodi means it is. So therefore, here English translation, but that concentration had been shown only very briefly. Briefly means a very short way. So it is not even easy to understand. How to develop is very difficult, more difficult. So much less to develop. Here, English translation, the meaning is not easy to understand how to practice to develop the concentration. That meaning. So there is the following set of questions. Following set of questions, the purpose of which to show the method of its development in detail. Yeah. Okay. So what kind of set of the question here mentioned? Core samadhi. Core meaning is what? So core is the Pali core can starting in the sentence like this. This is question. So what's your name? Ko namo. What's your name? Ko namo. Like this. So here, ko samadhi. What is this concentration? Yeah, ko samadhi. What is the concentration? This is the first question. The first question. What is concentration? And kena thena. Kena thena means kena athena. Kena thena is a two words combined. Two words combination. Kena thena means kena athena. Kena is a mention, a question. Athena means a meaning or sense. So kena thena means in what sense? In what meaning? In what kind of meaning? It is called samadhi. So kena thena samadhi. This is another. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So kena thena samadhi meaning is or in what sense? Is it a concentration or what is the meaning of the concentration? Kena thena samadhi. Number 3 question is kanasa lakhana rasa pichupatthana padathana ni. Very long one. Lakhana rasa pichupatthana padathana ni. So kanasa means kanasa means kani asa. Kanasa means kani asa. Kani means a question. Kasa asa means the samadhi. So the samadhi, to understand the samadhi, lakhana, characteristic. What is the characteristic of the samadhi? We have to know. Because samadhi we cannot see with our naked eye, isn't it? Samadhi is just kind of the mental fetters, so cannot see with our naked eye. That's why we have to understand with the mind only. Oh, this is a samadhi. We have to understand with the mind, only mind, isn't it? So lakhana means a characteristic. Lakhana rasa is a function, and pichupatthana meaning is a manifestation. Manifestation meaning is when you practice meditation, you can easily understand in your mind. Oh, this is concentration. This is concentration. you easily understand in that way. So that kind of thing we call English translation is manifestation, isn't it? So we call in Pali Vipassanā and Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is a proximate cause or very close condition to arise concentration. Yeah. So what is the condition? Very close condition, very nearest condition to arise concentration. That we call proximate cause, or in Pali is a Abhidhamma. Yeah. So this is a third question. What are the characteristics of concentration, function of concentration, manifestation of concentration, and the proximate cause of concentration. Okay, and then number four question. Kati Vido Samadhi. Kati Vido. Vida is kind. Vida is a kind. So Kati means how many kind. Kati Vido Samadhi means how many kind of concentration are there. So that meaning how many kind of concentration are there. So we have to learn that question as well. And then another question, number 5, is Ko Chasa Sankiliso. Ko means what? Sacha means sa asa. Cha asa means that samadhi. Concentration, that concentration. Sankileso means defilements or impurity. Yeah. So sacha and sankileso means what is the impurity of concentration? It's number 5 question. And number 6 question is K Orana. Yeah. K Orana. Orana is a K is a question. Orana is a purification. Purifying. So K Orana means what is the purification or concentration? That meaning. And then Katan Bhavedabo. Yeah. Katan Bhavedabo meaning is Bhavedabo means developed. Yeah? So should be developed how? How should it be developed? That means Katan Bhavedabo. And Samadhi Bhavanaya. Samadhi Bhavanaya Ko Anisansodi. Yeah. Samadhi Bhavanaya means after developing of the concentration, what kind of benefit we will get? That meaning, what kind of benefit we will get? What kind of result we will get from the practicing of the concentration? That meaning. That's why here in English translation, what is a concentration? Number 1 question. Number 2 is in what sense it is concentration. Number 3 is what are its characteristic, function, manifestation, and proximate cause. And number 4 is how many kind of concentration are there. And number 5 question is what is its defilement. And number 6 question is what is cleansing. And number 7 is how should it be developed. And then number 8, what are the benefits of the development of concentration. So we have to learn. We have to try to understand with these eight questions to understand the nature of the concentration. Okay, so the answer we will continue the answer of these questions. Okay, so Pali mentioned is very systematically explanation like this. Yeah, every teaching. Yeah. Okay. So the question after the question we have to learn about the answer of these questions. So the Tridam Visijana. The Tridam means here, Visijana means answer. Here answer. So Pali is very short. The Tridam Visijana. Visijana means answer. Yeah. So Kosmariti. So the question is Kosmariti. What is that? Concentration, isn't it? So answer Samadhi Bahuvido Nanapkaro. So the first answer trying to explain in short way. Samadhi means Bahuvido. Bahuvido means various kind. Various kind. Yeah, because I already mentioned we already learned in the Abhidhamma chapter 1 about the consciousness. There are 89 kind of consciousness, many. So 89 kind of consciousness meaning is 89 kind of concentration, samadhi as well. Because every mind has a ekagata, samadhi, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why Bahuvido meaning Bahu means many. Vida is a kind, many kind. Yeah. So the answer, short answer is yes, samadhi is a lot, many kind. And nana pakaro. Nana pakarako. Yeah. Nana pakarako. Nana meaning is various. Pakara means aspect. Various aspect. To explain. Yeah. So the question is very short, but answer is very long. We have to answer. Question is just call samadhi. What is the concentration? But we have to answer many things. Okay, so continue to explain the question. Dan saban. Dan saban. Saban means all. Yeah. So that all kind, all aspect is very difficult to mention. So Vipassanā. Vipassanā. Yeah. Vipassanā means answer in detail here. Vipassanā. Answer in detail here. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means try. Abhidhamma means trying to answer in detail. Vipassanā. Vipassanā is answer. Yeah. So Abhidhamma Vipassanā. Vipassanā. So trying to explain, trying to answer in detail, a deep Petinchewa. Atanja. Atan na Sadiya. So atan means atan here's meaning. Athan is a meaning. We have to understand. Athan is a meaning. So a deep a deep in Chiwa. A deep in Chiwa, a deep in Chiwa is a two words combined. A deep dan. Deep dan aten Chiwa. That meaning is to answer the require meaning. Nasadia is not finished. Cannot finish. Cannot finish because very many things to answer. Bahuwido, many kind, nana pakarako, many various kind of aspects. So that's why here answer and detail is not finished. So Uttarija Wikibaya Samvodaya. Yeah. So Uttari means very. Uttari means very. Very. Wikibaya means very confused. very confused. Samvodaya means happen. Yeah. So many confusing happen if we try to the answer in detail. Tasama, therefore, Adadi Patenewa. Adadi Patenewa. Sandaya Wadama. Yeah. Sandaya Wadama. So that means therefore, Adadi Pedamewa Sandaya means just the require explanation. Just require explanation here. Vadama means we explain, we talk about samadhi. Not many detail here, but later we will explain. But here to answer the question, call samadhi. What is a samadhi? We have to answer in the short way, not in detail. For that question, that's why kusala chitti kakata samadhi. That's the answer. That's his answer for the call samadhi. What is a samadhi? Samadhi is a kusala chitti kakata. Kusala chitti kakata means ekagata is kusala is a wholesome. Ekagata is a concentration. So the concentration working with wholesome consciousness. So wholesome consciousness we have to understand with the Abhidhamma knowledge. There are three kind of there are four kind of wholesome. Yeah, not three. Sing sphere, wholesome consciousness, Kama Vachara Kusala, and form sphere, wholesome consciousness, Rupa Vachara Kusala, formless sphere, wholesome consciousness, Rupa Vachara Kusala, and Logottara Kusala, Magachitta, Logottara, supramundane wholesome consciousness, isn't it? So, concentration working with the wholesome consciousness is the answer for the question, what is the samadhi? Samadhi is the concentration working with these wholesome consciousness. Kusala chitta. Kusala chitti kakada samadhi in Pali. Okay? Yeah. So that's why here English translation. Here are the answer. What is the concentration? The concentration is of many sorts and has a various aspect. So an answer that attempt to cover all would accomplish neither its intention nor its purpose, and would lead to destruction. Yeah, Wikibaya means destruction means there's a lot for confusion. So we shall confine ourselves to kind intent here, Chaitambhayan, calling concentration, profitable unification of mind. Profitable means here kusala. Kusala chitta. Ekagada means here translation unification. Yeah. So kusala chitta ekagada means profitable unification of mind. Samadhi is a concentration. So the answer of the question, what is concentration, is profitable unification of mind. Kusala chitti kakada. So it is sometimes rendered the one-pointedness. Yeah, we call one-pointedness concentration in the sense or in the sense of the focusing of the such light like this. So we call this is a concentration, samadhi. Okay. Okay, this is a number one question answer, and we go to a little bit more explanation here. Number two question. Kena tena samadhi. Number two question is kena tena samadhi. In what sense of this the concentration, or what the meaning of the concentration? Yeah. So what is the meaning of concentration? The answer is samadhanathena samadhi. So samadhi means the meaning of samadhi is samadhanathena. Samadhana athena. Yeah. Athena is a meaning. Samadhana means samang is samang adhana. Yeah. Samadhana means samang adhana. Samang means together. Meaning is unity. Da meaning is putting. Yeah. So that's why samadhanathena samadhi. The meaning is the answer is it's a concentration samadhi in the sense of concentration. Samadhanathena. Concentration is a concentration. So we explain in more detail. This one is samadhana is samang is together. Means put sama means very well, and then da means putting. We have to understand. So Bakhanon Kimidan Samadhana Nama. Another question we have to answer, because we answer samadhi is a samadhana. Samadhana, what is a samadhana? So we have another question. So what is a samadhana? So samadhana means ekaramani. Eka means one. Aramani is object. In one object. Ekaramani chitta chisasikana. Yeah. Chitta chisasikana. Chitta means a consciousness. Chitasika is a manifest. Yeah. So consciousness and manifest. Saman, samaja, adana. Saman meaning is together. Sama meaning is well or rightly. So there are two meanings. Saman, sama, and arana. Arana is well. Arana is pudding or tapananti. Yeah, explain in another different kind of Pali word is a tapana. Tapana means putting somewhere. Putting in one kind of object together, consciousness and manifest together in one of the object. So that meaning. Yeah. So tapananti, Hodan Hodi. Hodan Hodi meaning we have to say Hodan Hodi. Hodan means saying. Yeah. So that's why here English translation. What is samadhana? Samadhana is a centering adhana of the consciousness and manifest evenly. Evenly means saman. So evenly means together, walking together. That means walking together because there are various kind of manifest walking with the mind, consciousness. We already learned in chapter 2 in Abhidhamma. There are 52 kind of manifests working together with the mind, isn't it? So they have an individual function they have to do, isn't it? Yeah. So here mentioned evenly saman means working together. Working together, their individual function. The meaning. Evenly saman and rightly sama. Yeah, sama means rightly. Like samadhi, samasati, yeah, right concentration, samadhi, like this. So here sama. Sama is rightly. Ekaramani means only single object. Ekaramani, yeah, only single object. Yeah, arana tapananti means putting or placing. Yeah, placing various kind of consciousness and manifest to working together, their function accordingly or rightly on a single object. That meaning. This is a meaning of the samadhana. Yeah. The word of Pali, samadhana. A very long explanation. Samadhana, very short. Pali word, but explanation very long. Samadhana meaning is the placing on single object with the consciousness and manifest working together, their function accordingly and rightly. Yeah. So that meaning that is what we call samadhi. Yeah. Samadhi meaning is that meaning. So tasama yasa. Tasama means therefore. Yasa means the kind of samadhi. Dhammasanubhavena. Dhammasanubhavena. Ekaramane chitta chisasika sama samaja awikipamana awipakenaja hotwa titanti. Yeah, titanti. So that's so more explanation. Yasa samada dhammasa nubhavena means dhamma meaning is all kind of the consciousness, chitta and chittasika manifests. We together we call dhamma, isn't it? So dhammasa nubhavena means the power of the dhamma. Dhamma mean here consciousness and manifests. Chitta and chittasika. Yeah. Ekaramani in the single object. Single object. Chitta chittasika. Mention dhammasa nubhavena means a power means a function of the mind and manifest. Saman samaja. Saman means working together accordingly, their function. Sama means rightly, yeah, rightly, not wrongly, rightly as well. And awekipamana, yeah. Awekipamana is Wakepa means the wandering. Wakepa means not wandering. Yeah. That's why when we practice meditation, the concentration power is if we have enough concentration power, our mind not wandering. Yeah, it's very easy to understand, isn't it? When we practice meditation, so that's why here translation, here explanation is not very difficult for the meditator. Awekipa mana meaning is no wandering. Yeah. Avipakena. Yeah, avipakena meaning is Vipassanā means spread in all directions, something like ash. When you throw away the ash, so the ash spreading in the air in all directions like this. So without concentration, our mind go into various kind of object, like a scatter. Yeah. So means a no. So I'm scattered. Yeah. I'm distressed, I'm scattered. So here avipakena cha hodwa is happening like this. Titata, titandi. Titandi means the staying. Staying. Titandi means remain. Yeah. Tita means standing. Tita means standing or remaining or yeah, like this. So idan samadhanti viridabhana. So that kind of meaning we should understand like this. So that's why here English translation. So it is a stage in Bhakti of which consciousness and manifests remain evenly and rightly on a single object, undistracted and unscattered. That should be understood as concentration. This is concentration. We will understand with our mind. Yeah, so if you have an experience in meditation, you can easily understand that explanation, isn't it? Okay, so we have to go next question, isn't it? The next question is Kanasa Lakkhana Pachupatthana Rasa Lakkhana Rasa Pachupatthana Padathanani. This is a third question, isn't it? That question is like this. So what are the characteristics of the concentration and function of the concentration, manifestation of concentration, and proximate cause of concentration? That question we have to answer is Ittapana. So in that question, avikipa Lakhano. Yeah. Avikeba Lakhano Samadhi. So Samadhi, the characteristic of Samadhi is Avikeba Lakhano. No one wandering. No wandering or no distraction. Isn't it? So no distraction, no wandering meaning is the opposite of the restlessness, udicca, isn't it? The meaning. The meaning. There's a no udicca. If there's a udicca, no concentration. So udicca and concentration, restlessness, udicca and concentration, samadhi is opposite. Opposite. Yeah. So that's why here avikeba lakhano samadhi. No distraction or non-wandering, no wandering, and Wikipa Vedan Sana Raso. Yeah. So Wikipa meaning is Wikipa is a distraction or wandering. Vedan Sana meaning is destroy. Destroying the wandering. Raso is a function. So the function of the concentration samadhi is destroy wandering. Yeah. So you can easily understand if you have a concentration, you have no wandering. Yeah. If there's a wandering, concentration is not good. Yeah. And Avikambana Pichupatano. Yeah. So Pichupatano is a manifestation in the meditator. Meditator understand this is concentration. This is concentration. Understanding in your mind is Avikambana. Avikambana means a shaking, not stable. Yeah. Shaking or wavering. Yeah. So the Buddha explained, if you the candlelight and the no breeze, no wind, so the candlelight is the flame is no wavering. Yeah, isn't it? No shaking. Yeah, like this. The Buddha gave the example. It's simile. Yeah. So Vikambana means the shaking or not stable. Yeah. So you understand like this in your mind when you practice meditation. If there's a power concentration, okay, and Sukhino Chitan Samadhiyati ti Vachanato Pana Sukhamasa Adatana. Yeah. So Sukhino Chitan Samadhiyati ti Vachanato means Buddha words. Mention here Buddha word Sukhino Chitan Samadhiyati. Yeah. The meaning is that if the mind has a concentration, there's a happiness. Sukhino, sukha, sukhino means yeah. So happiness or bliss we call bliss or happiness. So sukhamasa bharatana, sukhan asa bharatana. Sukhamasa means sukhan asa. Asa is a concentration. Bharatana means very close, proximate cause, very close condition or nearest condition of the concentration is sukha. There's no sukha, no concentration. Yeah. That's why when you learn the Abhidhamma, 5 kind of jhana factors, Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, yeah, and Ekagata, isn't it? Yeah. So here Sukha is in the Buddha teaching, there are many kind of Sukha happiness. But here Sukha is a very different kind of Sukha. We call in Pali as a Niramisa Sukha. Amisa Sukha and Niramisa Sukha. Amisa Sukha is we need more and more. We need more and more, the object. Yeah. Very easy to understand. Nowadays, we have a iPhone. The iPhone is a more, new version. we need to follow. We have to follow because we need that kind of special performance we want, so we follow the new version. So that is Amisa Sukha. When we get more and more, we happy. So Amisa Sukha is adding, more, adding. But Niramisa Sukha is not like this. When you focus on, when you practice meditation, the one object, the mind focus on the one object, more calm and peaceful, isn't it? Various kind of objects, mind is very busy and very, distracted, isn't it? So like this, that kind of happiness we call Niramisa Sukha. No more adding. No more adding. We enough with one thing, isn't it? So here Sukha is we have to understand Niramisa Sukha, not Amisa Sukha. Amisa Sukha is happiness with the various kind of material object. But Niramisa Sukha is no more adding. Yeah. So very, very different kind of happiness, isn't it? Here, the Pradhana, proximate cause of concentration is Niramisa Sukha. Okay? Okay, so here English translation, therefore, here English translation is concentration has a non-distraction opposite of the relatedness of as its characteristic, and its function is to eliminate distraction. It is a manifested as a no wavering because of the words of the Buddha being blissful, his mind became concentrated. So its approximate cause is bliss, great happiness, free from sensual desire. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we go to next question, number 4 question. Okay. Number 4 question is Kativido Samadhi. How many kind of Samadhi? Kativido Samadhi. So the question, number 4 question. So Vikipa Lakhanena Dawa Eka Vido. Eka means one. Vida is a kind. One kind. Yeah, Avikipa means no wandering. No wandering characteristic or no wandering. Samadhi is only one kind. Yeah. All kind of samadhi, any kind of samadhi has only one characteristic. That characteristic is avikipa lakhana. Avikipa is a no wandering, isn't it? So here mentioned, that's why. Ekavido, only one, but Upachara Abhanavasena Duido. Oh, Duido is a two kind. Two kinds of Upachara Samadhi, Apana Samadhi, yeah. So Upachara Samadhi, Apana Samadhi, Duido, two kind. And Tata. Similarly, Tata means similarly, Lokiya, Logodara, Vasena. Yeah. So similarly meaning is that also two kind. Lokiya Samadhi, Logodara Samadhi, mundane concentration, and supra-mundane concentration, isn't it? So two kind. Tata. Tata meaning here is Tata Duido. Two kind. Lokiya Samadhi, Logodara Samadhi, mundane concentration, supra-mundane concentration, and Sapitika, Nipitika, Osena. Sapitika means concentration with the joy. Piti. Sapitika. Sa means together. Piti. Sapiti means together with joy. Apitika means not together with the joy. With the joy, yeah, piti. So that meaning is if you remember the jhana feather in the chapter 1 of the Abhidhamma, so the first jhana feather is with the piti, because vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata. First jhana. Second jhana also vichara, piti also. And third jhana, piti, sukha, ekagata. Isn't it? So that kind of samadhi we call sapitika samadhi. Yeah. So Nidpitika samadhi means no piti. No piti means the fourth jhana. Fourth jhana is sukha ekagata. And fifth jhana upekha ekagata. So no piti. So the fourth and fifth jhana we call Nidpitika samadhi. So Sapitika, Nipitika, Vasena. Vasena is the passion, the kind. Sapitika Samadhi, Nipitika Samadhi, two kind, do it all. And Sukha Sahagata, Upekha Sahagata, Vasena Ja. Sukha Sagata means with the Sukha. Sagata is together. Yeah. Together with the Sukha, happiness. And Upekha Sagata is together with the equanimity. The neutral feeling. Yeah. So, yeah, Sukha Sagata means with the Sukha, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana is we call Sukha Sagata Samadhi. And then fifth jhana is only Upekha Ekagata, no Sukha, isn't it? So Upekha Sagata Samadhi is a fifth jhana. Yeah. So we have to understand like that. So we will explain detail more. Just here mention only the name. So also Duido, two kind. So many two kind. Upachara Samadhi, Abhana Samadhi, Lokiya Samadhi, Logodara Samadhi, Sabidika Samadhi, Nebidika Samadhi, Sukha Sagata Samadhi, Upekha Sagata Samadhi. They are two kind. And Divido is three kind. T meaning three. Divido three kinds. Hina, Michima, Panida Vasena. Yeah. Hina means inferior. Michima is a medium. Panida is a superior. Superior or the best. Yeah. And Tata, in the similarly three kind is Savitaka Savichara Vipassanā. Yeah. So Savitaka Samadhi, Savichara Samadhi, Avitaka Avichara Samadhi, 3 kinds. Savitaka Samadhi means with the initial application, Samadhi, so first jhana, only first jhana, isn't it? So Savichara Samadhi is 2 kinds. We take the first jhana and second jhana. Yeah. And Avitaka Avichara means third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. Is Avitaka no vita, Avichara no vichara. Yeah. So like this on 3 kinds. There's 3 kinds of concentration. And Piti Sagada Vipassanā. Piti Sagada Vipassanā. Piti Sagada Samadhi. Sukha Sagada Samadhi. Like this. So we were motivated later. Okay. Parita Mahagata Appana Vipassanā. Yeah, Parita Samadhi, Magata Samadhi, Appana Samadhi. So 3 kinds. Parita Mahagata Appamana Vipassanā. Parita Samadhi, Mahagata Samadhi, Appamana Samadhi. Okay, so that's why here English translation. How many kind of concentration are there? So for that question, the answer is first of all, it is 1 kind with the characteristic of non-distraction. Then there's a 2 kind as well as excess concentration and absorption concentration, upachara and appana. So likewise as a supramundane, mundane concentration, supramundane concentration. And then as a with joint, sapitika, and without joint, nepitika. And as a accompanied with the bliss, sukhasagata, accompanied with equanimity, ubekasagata. And then it is a 3 kind of concentration as a super inferior, hina samadhi, Mijjhima Samadhi, medium concentration, and the Panida Samadhi. Panida Samadhi is a superior concentration. Yeah. And likewise, same as with the applying thought. Applying thought means vitaka, savitaka, sustained thought, savichara, etc., etc. And then as accompanied with the drives, pidisagata, etc., etc. And parita is a limited concentration. Parita samadhi. Magada samadhi is exalted concentration. And then appamana samadhi is a measureless concentration, like this. So we will explain these concentration, explain in more detail later. Okay. Okay, so continue. Chatubido, 4 kind. Chatubido. Chatu is a 4. Chatubido. Bido is a changing from the wa into ba in Pali, like this all the time. Udaya baya, udaya waya, not baya, but wa changing into ba. So here also chatu vida, but changing to bida. So 4 kind. Yeah. Dukkha patibada danda benya Vipassanā. Dukkha is very difficult. Patipada is a practice. Yeah. So the pausing, very. There's a various kind of pausing. When we practice meditation, according to the individual profession, parami. Yeah. Sometimes for somebody, the practice is very easy, not difficult. But some person, the practice is very difficult. Yeah. So dukkha patipada means very difficult practice. Yeah. Dukkha patipada, danda bhenya. Danda is danda is very slowly, and bhenya means understanding. So very difficult practice and slowly understanding that person we call dukkha patipada danda bhenya. Danda bhenya, yeah. Dukkha patipada danda bhenya. Danda is slowly. Abhidhamma is understanding here. Huh? So the dukkha patipada danda bhenya divasena means adivasena is etc. 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 means dukkha patipada danda bhenya, dukkha patipada khibba bhenya. Opposite. Practice is a very difficult practice, but very fast understanding. Yeah, that person also another kind. First person is very difficult practice, also slowly understanding. Another person, difficult practice, very fast understanding. Yeah, so two kind. And then that kind is sukha patipada. Sukha patipada is easy practice. Sukha patipada, easy practice. Danda bhenya, slowly understanding. That person. And the fourth person is sukha patipada. Sukha patipada, easy practice. Kippa bhenya. Kippa is a very fast understanding. Kippa bhenya. So not mentioned here, but we have to understand like this. So later explanation more. I think. Yeah. So if you want, you dukkha patipada danda bhenya. So another person, dukkha patipada is saying, but kippa bhenya. Kippa, not danda. Kippa. Kippa is very fast. Kippa bhenya. Yeah. This one pair. Another pair is a sukha patipada danda bhenya. Yeah. Easy practice, slowly understanding. And another one, sukha patipada, easy practice, kippa bhenya. Very fast understanding, like this. So four kind. So four kind of samadhi as well, like this. And then tata, similarly, parita ramanadi vasena. Yeah. Parita is limited. Parita ramana is a limited object. So limited object, concentration, etc., etc. Yeah, four kind. And Chatu Janinga Vasena. Yeah. Chatu Janinga Vasena means four kind of jhana fetter. Four kind of jhana fetters we call samadhi, first, second, third, fourth samadhi. Okay. And then Hana Bhagiyadi Vasena. Yeah, Hana Bhagiya. Hana Bhagiya meaning is that kind of concentration is going to diminution. Diminution going to decrease. Yeah. that kind of samadhi is going to decrease, not going to increase. Going to decrease, so etc. etc. That kind of samadhi, 4 kind. Okay, later we explain more detail. And kamavacharadi vasena. Yeah. Kamavachara samadhi. Yeah. Rupavachara samadhi, etc. etc. Yeah. Arupavachara samadhi, Lokuttara samadhi, like this. So kamavacharadi vasena, adipati vasena. Adipati is when we learn the 24 universal condition, adipati pachayo, isn't it? Predominant. Predominant concentration, etc. etc. Predominant, so there are 4 kind of vidya adipati, chanda adipati, first chanda adipati, which and vidya adipati, there's energy, and chitta adipati, consciousness, and vimasa adipati, panya, wisdom. So 4 kind. So adipati vasena, 4 kind, or adipati vasena ja. Adipati vasena ja. And then panchavido, yeah, pancha is a 5 kind. Panchavido, 5 kind is panchakanayi. Panchaka means 5 jhana fetters, 5 jhana. Naya means method, 5 jhana method. So pancha jhaninga vasena di. Pancha jhaninga vasena is Vitaka Vichara Bidi Sukha. So we counting the 5 jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, like this. Okay. Okay. So as for here English translation, it is a 4 kind as of the difficult progress and sluggish direct knowledge. The English translation, the directly translation, Abhidhamma, Danda Abhidhamma is sluggish direct knowledge, etc. etc. And then likewise, as a limiter with a limited object, etc. etc. And according to the fetter of the 4 jhana, and as a partaking of the diminution, etc. etc. And as of the 6 sphere concentration, etc. etc. And as predominance concentration, with the vidya, etc. etc. so on. And it is of 5 kinds according to the Vedas 5 jhanas, reckoned by the 5-4 method. So it's a just content. It's a just content. In detail we will explain later. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next section. Is Samadhi Ekeka Dukkha Varnana. Samadhi is a concentration. Ekeka is 1 kind. Dukkha is 2 kind. Yeah. So Varnana is an exposition, detailed explanation. So exposition of 1 kind and 2 kind of concentration here. Okay. So Tatha meaning is we mentioned previously various kind of the concentration. Ekavida, Dvida, Tivida, Chatuvida, Panchavida, isn't it? So amount of them, Tatha. Ekavida Kotha so. Yeah. Ekavida is 1 kind. Kothasa is a set. Set of 1 kind, session of 1 kind. Session of 1 kind. Uttanato yewa. Uttanato yewa means easy to understand. Very obvious. Very obvious. That meaning Uttanato Yewa. Uttanato Yewa means not very deep. Very easy to understand. So that means no need explanation. Okay. And then Duida Kotha. See? Duida means two kai. Kotha se means session. In the two kai session. Okay. In the two kai session, we have to explain. So here explanation detail. Chana. Chana means six. Cha is a six, isn't it? So chana is because of very many, so plural form, chana. Anosatitanana. Anosatitanana means, there's how many anosati? We learn in the Abhidhamma is a 10 kind of anosati, isn't it? Recollection. So recollection is a 10 kind of recollection. Buddhanusati, isn't it? Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati, Silanusati, Chaganusati, and Devada Nusati. 6. So this is kind of anusati. Here, Chana Anusati Tana meaning is Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati. Buddhanusati is a recollection of the quality of Buddha. Dhammanusati is a recollection of the quality of Dhamma. Sanghanusati, recollection of the quality of Sangha. Silanusati is a recollection in the quality of the Bhakyu. Chaganusati is a recollection of the donation. Chaga means the donation. And the Devadanusati recollection of the quality to reborn in the celestial being. Yeah. So there's 6 kind. 6 kind of nusati. Okay. 6 kind of nusati and Marananusatiya. Marananusatiya means recollection of the death. Yeah. And Upasamanusatiya. Yeah. Vipassanā is here. Vipassanā is a Nibbana. Yeah. So recollection of the quality of the Nibbana and Ahare food. Eating food. Ahare Patikula Sanyaya. Patikula means kind of the repulsives. The Sanya is possession. So Patikula Sanya means possession of the repulsives. Repulsiveness. Possession of the repulsiveness. Patikula Sanyaya. Chatuda Vavotana Sati. Chatuda means 4 kind of element. Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo. Here Chatuda means. Chatudhatu means. Chatu means 4. Dhatu means element. So 4 element means Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, wind element, and fire element. Okay. So Chatudhatu Vavatana, the Vavatana means we separate these 4 kind of elements. Yeah. So recollection, these 4 kind of elements. Yeah, like this. Ime-san. Ime-san means the how many the Kammatthana? How many meditation? Altogether 6 kind of nusati. Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati, Silanusati, Chaganusati, Devadanusati 6, and Maranasati 7, Upasamanusati 8, Ahari Parikula Sanya 9, and Chadudadu over 10, so 10 altogether. Huh? So 10 kind of the meditation we learn in the chapter 9 in the Abhidhamma. Okay, so to remember again these kind of things, 10 kind of meditation, Vipassanā accordingly, according to the three 10 kind of meditation, Ladda Chiti Kakada. Yeah, Ladda means getting. Chiti Kakada means Ikakada is concentration. Okay, Chiti Kakada means you need to understand the concentration. So, getting the concentration with the kind of meditation. Okay. Yaja Appana Samadhina. So another kind is Appana Samadhi. Yeah. Yaja Appana Samadhina Boba Bhage. Appana is before Appana absorption, concentration. Boba Bhage means preliminary. Preliminary, yeah, preliminary the Ikagada concentration will be Bhage Ikagada. Yeah. Ayan Upachara Samadhi. So we call these Samadhi, we call Upachara Samadhi. Not absorption concentration, access concentration. Upachara Samadhi means access concentration, isn't it? Okay, so here English translation, here in a session dealing with the one kind of the concentration is obvious in meaning to understand. In the session dealing with the two kind, access concentration is the unification of mind obtained by the following kind of meditation, that is to say, six recollection, Buddhanussati, Dhammanussati, Sanghanussati, Silanussati, Chaganussati, Devadanussati, 6 kinds. And mindfulness of that, Maranasati, mindfulness of that, and then Upasamasati, recollection of the peace of the Nibbana, Upasamanusati, and then Ahari Padigula Sanya, the possession of the repulsiveness in the nutrition of the food, and Chatudadu Avatana, the defining of the 4 elements. So the 10 kind of meditation, we will get the concentration. When we practice with these meditation, we will get the concentration. That kind of concentration we call Upachara Samadhi, access concentration. Okay. So it is a unification that precede means before absorption concentration. So before getting the absorption concentration, Appana Samadhi, we will get Upachara Samadhi, access concentration. Okay. Okay, so we go to next one. The next one is Patamasa Janasa Parikama. Patamasa Janasa Anandara Pachena Pachayodi. So this is from the Patana Pali. 24 Universal Condition Pali. Patana Pali. This is we refer. We refer to the Patana Pali. What is Patamasa is a first. Patamasa Janasa is a first jhana. Parikama. Parikama meaning is parikama is a preparation. Parikama samadhi. So samadhi is we have three kind of samadhi. We already learned in the Abhidhamma. You remember three kind of samadhi. Parikama samadhi, upachara samadhi, appana samadhi. Three kind, isn't it? So here parikama means parikama samadhi. Yeah, preparation samadhi. So patamasa janasa parikama means to get the first jhana, we try the meditation, tranquil meditation. So that preparation is we call pre-kama samadhi, isn't it? Patamasa janasa means when we get the absorption concentration. Patamasa janasa anandara pachena pachayo. Yeah. Nandara is no the kind of proximity condition. Yeah, we already learned in the 24 kind of universal condition, proximity condition, anandara pachena pachayodi adi vachanado, etc., saying like this. Ya prikamandara ikakada. So that kind of preliminary concentration, ya parikamandara ekagada, ayan appana samadhi. Ayan appana samadhi means these kind of absorption concentration, A1 like this, upachara appana vasena tuido. So like this, upachara, appana, upachara samadhi, and appana samadhi. Yeah. So that meaning is that when we practice again and again the meditation, so our power concentration increase step by step. So first step is prekama samadhi, and then after that upachara samadhi, and then finally appana samadhi. So these three steps here, upachara and appana. Not prekama. Upachara and appana. Upachara is assess concentration, and appana is absorption concentration. So that's why here English translation. Absorption concentration is a unification that follow immediately upon the preliminary work because of the what? The first jhana preliminary work is a condition as a proximity condition for the first jhana. So it is a two kind, asset concentration and absorption concentration here. You should understand in that kind of the practice of meditation. Okay. I think you remember the Abhidhamma knowledge, because Abhidhamma knowledge has to apply here in the Visuddhimagga. Visuddhimagga, there's a lot of explanation with the Abhidhamma knowledge. Okay. Okay. So we go to the next group. Next section is Dutiya Dukkhe. Dutiya means a second. Dukkhe means a pair. Second pair. Tisu Bhumisu. Tisu Bhumisu is Bhumi is Bhumi is a kind of the wall, and the Kama Bhumi, Rupa Bhumi, Arupa Bhumi. That's why we learn in the first chapter of the Abhidhamma about the consciousness, Kama Vachara Chitta, Rupa Vachara Chitta, and Arupa Vachara Chitta, because of three kind of Bhumi, three kind of place. Bhumi is a place. Place. The place where the living being live. So bhumi in Pali. Tisu bhumi is kama, rupa, arupa. So 3 kind of bhumi. So tisu 3 kind bhumi. So that meaning is kama vachara kusala, rupa vachara kusala, arupa vachara kusala. Because here connect kusala chitti kakada. Here. Kusala chitti kakada. Okay? So that meaning is tisu bhumisu kusala chitti kakada meaning is kama vachara samadhi, rupa vachara samadhi, arupa vachara samadhi. And Lokiya samadhi. These are we call Lokiya samadhi. Mundane concentration. Yeah. Rupavachara, Kamavachara samadhi, Rupavachara samadhi, Arupavachara samadhi is we call Lokiya samadhi. Because they are mundane, not supra-mundane, isn't it? Okay? And Ariya Megha Sampayota. Yeah. Ariya noble person, noble mega is a path. So noble path Sampayota means together, arising together with noble path. Noble path means Sotapatti mega, Sakadagami mega, Nagami mega, and Arada mega. Okay? So in that kind of consciousness, there is a concentration, ikagara. That concentration we call Logodara Samadhi. So supramundane consciousness. In the Sotapatti mega chitta, there is a concentration. That's concentration, Logodara Samadhi. Supramundane concentration. Okay? So Aeon like this. Logiya, mundane, Logodara, supramundane. Vasena is in that version. Do it all, two kind. Understand? Yeah, that's why here English translation. In the second triad is a second pair. Mundane concentration is a profitable unification of mind in 3 planes. Yeah, 3 planes mean kama, sensual plane, rupa, form, sphere plane, and the arupa, formless sphere plane. Okay, and supramundane concentration is unification associated with the noble path. 4 kind of noble path: Sotapatti mega, Sakadagami mega, Nagami mega, and Parata mega. Okay, so it is a 2 kind of concentration: mundane concentration and supramundane concentration. Like this, we have to understand. Okay, so concentration, but together with different kind of mind. So the quality of concentration is different, not equal, not same. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we go to the next session. Is Tatiya Dukkha. Yeah, Tatiya is 3. Dukkha is 3 pair. So Satukkha Naye. Satukkha Naye means sometimes we count the jhana is 4. 1, first, second, third, fourth, only 4 kind. Sometimes we count the jhana as 5. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. Mostly Abhidhamma is we count 5, 5th jhana, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. But in many suttas, sometimes mention only 4 jhana. So first, second, third, fourth, not fifth. Okay? So like this. Satukkha Naye means like this. Dvisu. Dvi is 2. Dvisu. Panchakanaye Tisu Janisu. Yeah. Ekagada Sapitiko Samadhi. Yeah. So here we try to explain Sapitika Samadhi. Sapitiko Samadhi means with the joy, piti. The Samadhi concentration with the joy, piti. So that kind of Samadhi, that kind of Ekagada Samadhi. Satuka Naye means a full counting method. Dvisu. Dvisu meaning is a first, second, third second. Only 5 seconds. But Pinchaka Naye, five method, 5 counting method, Tisu. First, second, third jhana. Because third jhana is a piti, sukha, ekagata, isn't it? Yeah. Remember? Yeah. So don't confuse. So you have to apply the Abhidhamma knowledge here. Okay? So awasesesu. Awasesesu means remaining. The other remaining. Remaining dvisu, jhanesu, ekagada, nebidiko smari. Yeah. Nebidiko means no piti, without piti, without joy. Yeah, the concentration without joy is remaining dvisu, 2 kind of jhana. Remaining jhana mean 2 kind jhana mean 4 jhana and 5th jhana. So 4 jhana and 5th jhana is a no piti, isn't it? Understand? No piti. Because 4 jhana is a sukha ekagata. 2 jhana better. 5th jhana is a ubekha ekagata. Okay? 2 kind. Dvisu jhanesu. Okay? And then upachara samadhi ana. Siya sapitiko. Siya nepitiko. Yeah. So upachara samadhi, SS samadhi is a sama with the joy, sapiti. Siya nepitiko. Siya nepitiko means siya means some. Some concentration without joy, without pity. Yeah. So upachara samadhi, we have to understand upachara samadhi has 2 different versions. 2 different versions is sama with the joy, sama without joy. We have to understand like this. Yeah. So eon like this. Sapidika, nebidika wasena. With the joy, without joy, do it all, 2 kind. Okay? So that's why here English translation in the third day, the third pair, concentration with the happiness. Happiness meaning the sukha, sapitika, piti. Something try is better, I think. Okay, so is unification of mind in 2 jhana in the 4-4 method, and in the 3 jhana in the 5-4 method. Okay, and the concentration without joy is a unification in the remaining 2 jhana. Remaining 2 jhana means 4th jhana and 5th jhana. But excess concentration may be with joy sometime, maybe without joy sometime. It depends on the jhana. So it is a 2 kind like this, with joy, concentration with joy, and concentration without joy. Sappidika Samadhi and Nibbitika Samadhi. So we have to understand like this. So Samadhi is a lot. I have to explain. Okay. So I think we have to stop right now. Nearly 4 o'clock. So okay, thank you very much. So we have to learn about the concentration more detail in the next chapter next week. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for your learning about the concentration. Concentration is very important to improve our power of mind. Concentration is very great power of mind. When we practice any kind of meditation, samatha, tranquil meditation, and Vipassanā, insight or mindfulness meditation, whatever, when we practice, we have to do is to get the power concentration, enough power concentration. Okay, so that's why we have to learn about the concentration like this. So the more we understand the concentration, and the more we easy to practice to get the power concentration. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. The more teaching longer, the more we get the benefit from the teaching of the Buddha. So that's why Buddha Sasana Chirandita 2 and 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana Chirandita 2. Buddha Sasana Chirandita 2. Buddha Sasana Chirandita 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. Happy in the December. Thank you. Bye-bye.